Hi folks, I hope you're well. So, how many wolves do we have in sheep's clothing right now as leaders in churches? Years ago, I understood, it was quite clear to see, that certainly in the C of E church, I would say probably the majority of people who were vicars had very little, if no, belief in God whatsoever. That was the case then. They did it as a job. They trained to do it. They did it as a job. It was paid relatively well. And if you were middle class and you couldn't be a lawyer, quite often you'd be a vicar. If you were poshly spoken, you'd be a vicar, because that's what vicars were. So, right now we have a situation where we have a left wing, extreme groups of people who are welcoming in illegal immigrants like there was no tomorrow, sort of thing. The thing of it is, if you were an Islamic terrorist, how would you come to the country? Right now, if you've got left-wing people clamouring to let you in and to basically have nothing to stop you from coming in, nothing to stop you from staying and doing or being whatever you want to do or be while you're here. Yeah. I don't think it's silly for people to be saying we are concerned that terrorists might be entering. If you were a terrorist, I think you would enter. It'd be a great way to do things, wouldn't it, really? Same as in America, same as other countries where you've had open borders. Yeah. Pretty much open borders is so bad. It's so ridiculously blinking stupid. It's one thing to say that, what you want. Yeah. That you want it to be that people that need to move to a better country can do so. Yeah. That's all well and good. But as I said before, and I've done videos about this very thing, when people have come through all these other European countries, all the other African countries where they've got democracies, and they can live there safely, but they don't stay. They don't stay until they go to the place that they want to go to, which is, yeah. If they have to go through another country, which is safe, and they've gone through that country and they don't stay, then they should be get rid of straight away. Absolutely straight away. If they're looking for a safe place, then there you go. They've gone through safe places. And they did not want to stay. That was up to them. Right? That was up to them. The choice was always there to stay. If you want a safe space, stay in the first safe space you get to. Or if that's packed, if they're saying no more, you move on to the next one. If they say no more, you move on to the next one. If they say no more, you move on to the next one. But you don't go through these countries if you can stay there and they're safe. Why on earth? If you were just after somewhere safe, if that was your honest thing, that that you were just trying to find somewhere safe, why would you want to continue walking or continue, going on a journey that you didn't know? You had to go over the channel in a dodgy boat, and you could have died doing that. For what? What reason? The only reason you do that because you're a terrorist. Otherwise, why would you do that? Obviously, if they've got people in charge of the group and saying you have to do that, and they're pointing guns at them, yeah, okay, we understand that. But again, the governments will say, right, deal with that as well. Stop that happening. But they don't. So again, who's coming in? Yeah. Wolves in sheep's clothing. It's a problem. It's not saying everyone that looks like a sheep is a wolf. No. But it is saying just because it looks like a sheep, it doesn't mean it is a sheep. Especially if their ears are different.